Hello, guys. We're back again for the World Seniors Darts Championship final. I don't know what happened earlier. Obviously, there was a confusion in the time and etc. etc. We didn't know exactly what time it was going to be starting. We got told it's 8 o'clock, so I am waiting for it to basically get underway. I keep refreshing BBC iPlayer to wait for it to flash up, but it's still not flashed up. And there it has. Finally, it's flashed up. So we have got the World Seniors Darts Championship final that we can go and put that on. So really looking forward to this. Of course, the final is Robert Thornton taking on Martin Adams, and it is live in front of me, so we can put that on and enjoy this final. The route then to the final. Robert Thornton beat Bob Anderson, Trina Gulliver, Dave Prince, and Kevin Painter in the semi-finals. Martin Adams knocked out Richie Howson, Larry Butler, and Terry Jenkins. Robert Thornton has only dropped 2 legs in the has only dropped 2 sets, in the tournament. And Wayne Mardle is at the darts. Love to see big old Hawaii 501 at the tournament. That is a wonderful thing to see. I will be going very shortly to get or throughout the stream to get myself a drink. Why is my phone not charging? It's a great thing to do on a stream when it doesn't charge, but I'm looking forward to this. I'm proper looking forward to this. The final of the World Seniors. Like I said, unfortunately, I've been in a position where I've not been able to watch too much of the seniors. I watched the opening night, of course. I've managed to watch, a few nights in between, or a few highlights in between. I've not been able to keep completely up to date with the World Seniors throughout the tournament. I've not been able to watch it sort of religiously, but I've definitely enjoyed what I have seen of it. Let's take a few comments. Chris has gone take 2. He's also gone, wrong comment. He's also said, I'm definitely turning the TV off at the moment, presuming that is because of Wayne Mardle on the screen. Football Lad TV has said, come on, Martin Adams, do it for England. Hopefully Robert Thornton does to make sure England don't win another final. That'd be great. Niall says, evening, Mike. Hope you're well. Yes, very well, mate. Hope you are well too. Go on, Wolfie, Martin Adams. Chris has gone 5-3 Thornton, and he says, I've watched a lot of it, to be fair. Yeah, there's been a few reasons where I couldn't watch certain parts of it. Really annoyed, actually, to be fair, because I would have wanted to watch a lot more than, unfortunately, I was able to. However, it's irrelevant because we got the final now. Looking forward to this. Like I say, very, very looking forward to this final. Hopefully it is one that, stands out. Boy George. Bloody, that's the wrong type of stream. Bobby George is stood with Ray Stubbs next to that beautiful trophy, by the way. Absolutely fantastic trophy that is. If you are new to the channel, please do make sure to smash a like on the video. And please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'm not gonna get caught out by that, Mark. If Thornton gets ahead with 2 set gap lead, he goes on to win. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be an interesting final, isn't it? Definitely going to be interesting. I am looking forward to it, absolutely. And I liked both of these in their prime. Obviously, Robert Thornton is still playing to a high level, as we've seen in this tournament. What is the ages of both of these? Let me just have a quick look. So Robert Thornton is 54. And Martin Adams is 65. So it's 11 years gap. You'd expect maybe, you would expect sort of the youth to prevail in this one, just because Thornton is playing darts a lot more regularly. He's a lot more consistent, like Chris goes on to say in that comment, and you just expect it to be an easy win. Not easy because Martin Adams is a very good player, but you'd expect it to be pretty comfortable for Robert Thornton in the end. Get your predictions in the chat as well. In terms of the vote, make sure to vote on the stream as well. I'm gonna keep the vote until the first leg of the match has started. So yeah, we'll definitely keep that on there. At the moment, it's 50-50. The vote in the poll cannot be separated by you guys at the moment. It's still very, very tight in terms of the vote. In terms of my prediction, I'm going to go with... I'm not too sure what I'm going to go with here because I like Thornton. I think he's the better player at the moment, and I don't think that would be rude to say that. He's definitely the better player. However, and I've always got to get a however in there, Martin Adams, like Chris has said, the ton plus finishing is a very massive aspect of his game. And if that is flowing to the best of his game sort of thing, we could see Martin Adams just roll through the gears and pick up legs and sets. And if you get into a lead in this final, it's massive. Yeah, House and Butler Jenkins, and Thornton has gone past Anderson, Gulliver, and Painter. So definitely the harder run has got to be Martin Adams. And it does say 8:10. So I don't know if that's going to change. Actually, you'd expect it potentially to be a little bit later than that. Maybe, I'm not too sure. We'll definitely see, won't we? I am looking forward to this. A lot of people may, well, there will be a lot of darts fans that definitely watch this, but there'll be some darts fans that the more younger generation, they're like, oh, you know, I want to see Michael Van Gogh and Peter Wright with 105 plus average. But this is going to be a different type of game, isn't it? It's going to be who is consistent for 9 legs of darts and who 9 sets of darts, sorry, and who can really turn on the power in the pivotal moments of a game. I am buzzing for this. This is what I've been waiting for like 5-6 years. A battle between two very good darts players, where there's no sort of young guns to get in the way of it. Because even if you put look, this could be controversial, and there's no way of this being tested. However, I think if you put a top 16 player in the world right now, like a Searle, Luke Humphreys, Callan, or not even Callan Ridds, but someone like that, Humphreys, Searle, Van Duijvenbode maybe, Sulevic even going lower down the rankings, they probably go on to win this entire tournament because they've been playing constantly all year. The practice is there, the game is there. So, and that's why I'm just glad there's no sort of, apart from Thornton, apart from Lisa Ashton, not many of them play consistently, regularly enough, do they? Let me read a few more comments. Chris says, how I see it is if Thornton gets a 2-set gap lead, let's say 3-1, for example, he'd be hard to catch with a consistency. If it's 1-0, 1-1 going that way, then that suits Adams, absolutely. Finley says, just to let you know, Egypt missed a golden opportunity. Presuming it's still 0-0 in that Egypt-Senegal African Nations final, I'm presuming. It suits Adams' game. It suits Adams' game to be close and tight. Yes, agree. Thornton will want the game done as soon as possible. And as Chris says, the right players have reached the final. Let me have a check of something a minute. Let me just... If you are new to the channel as well, guys, please do make sure to smash the like button. There's over 30 of you in here, which is absolutely fantastic support from you guys once again. And also, not during this stream, but after the stream, please do make sure to check out the vlog from yesterday, Newport versus Forest Green. Absolutely woeful yesterday we were. So yeah, if you want to watch a Newport fan get annoyed that we were rubbish, then feel free, because we deserve to be laughed at, because we were absolutely abysmal yesterday. Hence the title. Since the start of the tournament, this is not an unexpected final. They were two of the favourites anyway, but people will be shocked by Phil Taylor playing poorly. I don't know if this sort of live score thing will be up to date with my score. So if it isn't, like I said, I will be taking it off and doing what I normally do for the streams. But I've just wanted to give it a chance just to see if it's going to work. So hopefully it does. Robert Thornton is coming out then. Walk 5,000 miles just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to see. Da da da. Looking forward to this. Really looking forward to this. Da 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 da. I would walk 5,000 miles, and I would walk 5,000 more. Make sure to vote on the stream. On the stream? What am I on about? Make sure to vote on the poll. It's edging towards Robert Thornton at the moment, so get your keep getting your sort of predictions in. Oh, I am on time. Yes. Hi, Mike. Hi, Andrew. Hope you're well. Martin Adams. Oh, it does feel class, doesn't it? Martin Adams versus Robert Thornton in a final. It just seems the clash of the BDO versus the clash of the PDC, in my opinion. Obviously, not saying Robert Thornton, spent his entire career on the PDC. I believe he did. He was on the BDO for a bit, wasn't he? I think. Could be very wrong in that, but obviously someone that has won PDC titles compared to Martin Adams, who was a fantastic player in the BDO over the longevity, wasn't he? Absolute fantastic player, Martin Adams. And to be honest, I think my final was my predicted final was Phil Taylor against Lisa Ashton. None of them did get to the final. However, I did get both of these to make the semi-final, so I had them both just to lose in the semi-finals. So I was technically halfway, or technically so close to getting this spot on, because at least I had both of these to at least get to the semi-final. I'm hoping the score does stay the same, like does catch up with what I'm watching. Because if it doesn't, I will be a bit annoyed, because I do like this new score sort of system that I found. Let me try and bring it down a little bit. No, it's behind. That's irritating. That is irritating. I thought I was going to be able to have it perfect, but unfortunately it's a little bit behind. So Martin Adams to throw first in this final. Looking forward to this. Absolutely buzzing for this game. Martin Adams, of course, has the darts. And this final is getting underway. Martin Adams against Robert Thornton. You can watch this on BBC iPlayer. You can watch it on BT Sport. Big 140 that from Martin Adams. Good switching from Thornton. 134 from Robert Thornton. 140, 134 in this final. It's a good start. First of 5 sets, of course. Best of 9. So we could go all the way to 9 sets, which would be, it'd just be fantastic. I'm sorry if I'm really excited by this, but this is what I've always dreamt of, seeing a game like this. I'm saying, I forgot to say my prediction. I'm going 5. I'm sorry for copping you, Chris. I'm going 5-3 Thornton as well. That was beautiful. So neither on a finish. Martin Adams sat on 202. Of course, has the darts in this leg. So definitely could, with a decent visit. It's only 59. So he will be on a finish, of course. Sat on 143. Robert Thornton. It's a great 140 from Thornton. Sat on 229. Robert Thornton with the 140 to leave himself 89. 143 then for Martin Adams. I'm not learning from the right person. Less of that, Chris. Less of that. So 89 then for a breaker throw for Robert Thornton. There's the treble 19. Double 16. Robert Thornton leads Martin Adams in this world final. It's 1-0 to the Thorn. Breaks the throw. Leads Martin Adams in set 1. Robert Thornton takes a 1-0 advantage. And he's straight into the treble 20. Second visit. Oh, this is brilliant from Thornton. 177 from Thornton to start leg 2 on the throw. It's a great start. It's a great start to this final, isn't it? You know, he's gone 12 dart breaker throw, and he's gone 177, and he could be in for probably going to stay there to try and get 140. He only picks up a ton, but it's fine. Martin Adams has got to break Thornton in this set. Yes, if he just holds 3. Oh, this is great from Adams. The first 180 of the World Senior Final comes from Martin Wolfie Adams. Can Robert Thornton back it up? Back-to-back 180s in leg number 2 of set 1. Robert Thornton and Martin Adams trading 180s for fun. Robert Thornton has left himself 44 after 9, I think. So 44 for a holder throw and for 2-0. 4 for tops. Robert Thornton is 2-0. Robert Thornton is 2-0 up on Martin Adams. Very, very comfortable so far for Robert Thornton. Just looking solid on the outer ring, and he's doing very good on the trebly debbly. Wow, our World Senior Tournament prediction is just at 200 views, and my final prediction. I'll tell you what, mate. Your content is your channel is really starting to blow off, mate. And full credit to you, because I know you hate people saying it because you don't like smoke blowing up your ass. But your channel's really growing. You're nearly at 50 subscribers. You might already be at 50. To be honest, I can't remember what you was on the last time I checked. The last time I checked, I think you were on 46. I think. So yeah, your channel is absolutely growing, mate, and that's full credit to you. 140 for Robert Thornton. Martin Adams sat on 342. Robert Thornton sat on 319. Back-to-back 140s in this leg. Robert Thornton, though, is looking to hit something big. It's a maximum. It's a very good maximum from Robert Thornton. He is definitely the better player in this final so far. Leaves himself 139. Martin Adams could leave himself something tidy off 202 here. 139, treble 19. That's a great dart. 107 to lead 32. Martin Adams is on 142. There's the treble 20, Martin Adams. Another one of them. Or is he going to go 25? And he's hit 17 to leave tops. So double 16 for the set. Robert Thornton is 1-0 up. Oh, Martin Adams takes set number 1. Great darts. Fantastic darts from Robert Thornton. Leads Martin Adams by 1-0 in a race to 5. I will keep doing videos as I enjoy doing it to give my honest opinion on every video I do. Subs don't matter. Yeah, exactly. But you are pushing, mate. You are very much progressing your channel very, very far. So full credit to you. Let's see how many likes we're on. We're currently on 9 likes, guys. Make sure to hit the like button. Forgot to end the vote, actually, didn't I? So yeah, continue to hit the like button. Continue to subscribe. And what was the vote? Let me have a look. What the vote? 52 votes, 51%. Robert Thornton, 48% in favour of Wolfie Martin Adams. I don't know if the average on screen is no, it's got to be the leg average. Oh, look at that trophy. Look at that trophy. This start has, as I expected, quick start from Robert. Yeah, exactly. Martin Adams has got to grow into this final ASAP before it becomes a bit of a one-sided final. And when I mean that, I don't, put any discredit on Martin Adams, a fantastic player over the years. However, this is a one-off final now. You don't win this game based off what you've done in your career. One, 2, 5 there for Thornton. Leaves him for Adams, sorry. Leaves him on the fish. A ton for Robert Thornton to leave 85 on the throw. So it's a great visit from Martin Adams. 138 for Martin Adams. Yeah, I as soon as I mentioned that, I was like, it's definitely not the current average, because Robert Thornton is definitely not averaging 118. $13 for ball then for Adams. The ball for Martin Adams. He's missed it. Martin Adams misses the ball. Robert Thornton wants double 18 for... So a lucky accident, double 16, double 8 for 1-0. Robert Thornton leads set number 2 by 1-0. Wow. This is not what Adams would have been hoping for. He's 1-0 down and 1-0 down. Robert Thornton, a break and hold, and he's 2-0 up already. And this is what we were fearing. This is what we were fearing, that Robert Thornton could run away with this final and make it not a final, because you want a final to be competitive, don't you? You don't want a final to be just one-sided from minute 1 to minute the end, basically, from start to finish. You want it to be competitive. You want it to be, nip and tuck all the way. Good 140 that from Martin Adams. Ton 40. Not on a finish either, so Martin Adams could hit something, 171 would leave him. I'll tell you what, he doesn't want a 171 because he just hit a 180. That's brilliant darts from Martin Adams. 180 leaves himself 121. Robert Thornton It's not on a finish, sat on 264, so you'd expect only 81 from Thornton. That is a poor visit. Robert Thornton, only 81. So 1-2-1 for Martin Adams. There's the 1 gone. Robert Thornton, of course, not on a finish, so you've got to just tidy this up, you believe. Only 41. He's left himself 80, but Robert Thornton sat on 183, sorry, cannot take the say, obviously. So it's just about the setup here. Poor visit, only 57. 80 then. 77 left. Treble 90. Oh, he's got unlucky there. Treble 1, treble 3. That's just outrageously unlucky. Treble 1, treble 3 goes upstairs and still gets treble 1. That's just 15 visit from Adams. 126 is what Thornton wants. Can't take it out. So Martin Adams, luckily, will be back to level up set number 2. He wants 65, 25 for tops, you'd imagine. And it is 25 tops. Tops then for Adams for 1-all. Double 10, big dart from Martin Adams, and it's a wide one. It was a big dart from Martin Adams, and Robert Thornton wants 84 for 2-0 in set number 2. It was treble 14, double 11, misses it. So Martin Adams does come back for a big dart at double 10 for 1-all in set number 2. Miles away on that first dart. He's got to come along. It's on the wire. Got to use that as a marker. Got to be a marker, and he comes inside. Robert Thornton giving more opportunities to wipe this leg away. Double 11, and it goes in 1. Robert Thornton is 2-0 up in set number 2. Already leads by 1-0, and Robert Thornton is in steam control of this World Seniors final. Only 57 from Thornton. Just stay in the 20s, because you're going to guaranteed at least 60s. Just stay in the 20s. That's it. Don't switch. It's a good 140 to punish the 57 from Robert Thornton. That's what you want to do. Just punish your opposition every visit, especially when you're in such a position like Martin Adams is. He's 2-0. He's 2-0 down in this leg. 1-0 in this set. 1-0 down in set. So he's completely out of this game at the moment, Martin Adams. But this one leg of darts can change it all. Either Thornton goes 2-0 up, or Martin Adams is right back in this set. Yeah, I saw that, Chris. Mental. Absolutely mental. Treble 19. He's staying on the 90. Oh. You'd expect... I was going to say you'd expect Adams to take this leg, but it's just poor visits. It's not he's playing poor. It's just the poor visits are becoming too regular. Treble 19. He's going to stay there. Oh, he's gone. The thing is that the number of poor darts in this game are just so regular. I'm not saying they've both played bad, because they're both playing an average final, but it just seems like that 1 or that 3 or the 5 are just coming far too regular in this final, to be fair. I'd fancy Boreham to beat Everton in that game as well. Not going to take out 100. Oh, it's just unfortunate. It's 113 left. There's nothing you can do about it. 73 left. Where are you going to go? 76 to leave tops. But Thornton, 77 for the set. Treble 19. Double 10 for the set. Robert Thornton is 2-0 up in this final. This is absolutely outrageous. Robert Thornton is currently 2-0 up on Martin Adams. I don't know if they will beat Will beat Boreham Wood. Right, I'm just going to go and quickly go and get a drink. I just repeated myself twice in that sentence. I'm going to go and get a drink quickly. Like I said, 2-0 to Robert Thornton. Very comfortable. I will be back very shortly. Right, I'm back now. I've got my drink. You cannot have a dart stream without a beer, can you? Or lager, same thing. Right, let's read a few more of your comments. Lucas says, "Come on, Thornton. He's 2-0 up. Yeah, he's going to win." Oh, they're showing Andy Fordham at the moment. Unfortunately, passed away. Obviously upsetting that he passed away. Was it last year? And it was last year, wasn't it, that Andy Fordham passed away, of course. Rest in peace, Andy Fordham, the Viking. Very, very good darts player. Unfortunately, passed away due to some health problems, I think it was. So obviously, massive condolences to the family of Andy Fordham. And he is muchly missed. Legend, absolute legend of the darts sport, Andy Fordham. Everton will win 5-1. Not too sure about that. And Burn says, "Hey, gents. Hope you're well, Burn. I was just taking a moment to watch the sort of compilation that BBC have got about Andy Fordham. It's upsetting. It is really is upsetting. He's a very, very good darts player and such a nice man as well." Add Kyle Anderson to that as well, Chris. It is on iPlayer, Malcolm. I'm watching it on iPlayer right now. So if you are trying to watch it on iPlayer, it is on iPlayer because that's where I'm watching the dart. So if you don't have BT or just don't prefer to watch BT, then it is on BBC iPlayer. I think it's available in other countries as well on their sort of I'm trying to think of their sort of broadcasting platforms, their sport broadcasting platforms. Lovely, lovely drink that. We have, of course, got the World of Darts podcast on Tuesday again. That does resume. Unfortunately, last week Chris couldn't join us due to me having to do it a lot earlier. But Chris will be back to joining us on Tuesday, where we'll be talking all things Players Championship 1 and 2, and all things. No, 5.5 grand, Chris. I don't think it's no. It is 5.5 grand. Let me have a look, just to double check. Yeah, £5,500. Oh, it was just Andy Fordham, Bristol, obviously Jockey Wilson, and obviously Kyle Anderson that the most recent ones that we've lost, as a sport. You'd expect Thornton to win this pretty comfortably. I mean, we've got a minimum of 9 more legs of darts, and then it could be all over and all said and done, which is quite unbelievable, to be fair, isn't it? That we've potentially only got 9 more legs of darts, and then this whole thing is done. But you'd expect Adams to get a set, maybe, or two. I don't think he will get whitewashed. I think he's too good to get whitewashed. However, me saying he's too good to get whitewashed, how many times have we said they're too good for that to happen? He's too good, or this is too good for that to happen. And 9 times out of 10, no one or nothing is too good for something not to happen. Like, I bet people probably said against Man United Middlesbrough, or Man United are too good to lose to Middlesbrough. Leicester are too good to lose to Nottingham Forest. Not Burnley. Burnley are not too good to lose to anyone. They lose to everyone. Boreham Wood, they probably said, well, they're too good to lose to Bournemouth are too good, to lose to Boreham Wood. So, I expect Adams to get a few sets, but Thornton definitely could whitewash him, 100%. So Martin Adams is left on 95 with Robert Thornton, not on a finish. So just to get this leg on the board would be absolutely massive for Martin Adams, even though it's, not going to mean much. But 15. There's the treble 20. So double 5. Oh, and he's come inside on double 5. That is the worst. So Adams is back for 5. Yeah, you know what I mean, Luke. 1 double 2 for Martin Adams. Double 2 for Adams. And he gets it. Martin Adams finally gets a leg in this final. Martin Adams leads Robert Thornton in set number 3. 1-0 to Wolfie. 135 from Thornton. Good visit, that. Very good visit from Robert Thornton. Martin Adams could just respond with a maximum here, just to say, excuse me, fella, I'm still here. It's a 140. Whoever wins this should be added to their world title personally. I don't think it should, as it's more of a friendly tournament, even though there's seriousness at the same time. Oh, should it be added? I'll tell you what, we'll discuss that in the podcast on Tuesday. That is a good point. Actually, I'm going to write that down in a minute. We can mention that on Tuesday. 180 from Martin Adams. Could be on an 11 dart leg here, Martin Adams. Robert Thornton says, don't worry, pal. I'm going to hit another 180 as well. Well, I've just wrote that down. We'll discuss that in detail when we review the tournament on Tuesday. 83 from Martin Adams to leave himself at 98. Robert Thornton cannot take out 127. How are you, Luca, anyway? Obviously, Arsenal weren't playing this weekend, obviously, because there was no FA Cup action for you. Yes, we're knocked out, but at least we had a game in the fourth round. Only messing, Luca. Hope you well, pal. Eight for tops. It's a great leg of darts from Robert Thornton. Levels up set number 3. It's 1-1 in set number 3 between Robert Thornton and Martin Adams. It's a decent final, this. Obviously, Robert Thornton massively outplaying Martin Adams in the large scheme of it. Yeah. Just see how many likes we're on. Of course, we are aiming for 20 likes on the stream. So if you're watching this and you've not yet hit that subscribe button, please don't make sure to hit the subscribe button, guys. Please do make sure to like the stream. We're 2 subscribers away from 2,340. That'll be fantastic if we can hit that. I should have tried to do a lot more of the content around this, but I just didn't have the time, to be honest. Really didn't have the time. But it doesn't matter because, you know, this final is worth doing the content around, isn't it? Yeah, it's like adding a world title for winning World Cup pairs. Yeah. Come on, Wolfie. Can't have the Scots beat the England. Can't have the Scots beating the English at something else this weekend. Obviously, I'm going to disagree with that, mate. Obviously, I'm going to disagree with that, Martin. Oh, lovely cold beer. Very, very cold. Great last dart then from Robert Thornton to save or to get to the ton. 206 is what Adams is on. 140 here would be pretty nice. A ton at least to get himself onto 106. Or he could switch. It's a great last dart. Back-to-back tons in this leg between both of them. Robert Thornton wants 116 for the set, for the 2-1 league, sorry. 16 for tops for 2-1. Robert Thornton is not missing anything at the moment. He's 2-1 up in set number 3. And Robert Thornton is 1 leg away from a 3-0 lead in this final. Yeah, I'm fine, Robert. And that's fine. As long as you're back now, mate. That's all that matters. I've really enjoyed doing the darts content. I've only been doing it since the Grand Slam, but definitely going to do a lot more of it. I was going to do the Players' Championship this weekend, but I just didn't have time. So I thought I'll jump on and do this, seeing as though it's the final. And by the way, I'm not just doing it because it's a final. I'm doing it because to make up for not being able to do a lot of content around this tournament and the darts this weekend. Unlike certain people that will only do content for finals. Yeah, Boreham Wood knocked out Bournemouth. Massive shock. Massive, massive shock. Robert Thornton. I don't know if that... Oh, it was. They were both in the treble. 180 for Robert Thornton. I couldn't tell if that second dart was in the treble 20. So I was going to call 140, but as soon as they zoomed in, I was like, yeah, all right, that's a 180. Robert Thornton is sat on 124 for the set. Martin Adams is sat on 200. There's a decent shot back, 56. Martin Adams sat on 180. There's nothing Martin Adams could do to deny Robert Thornton a 3-0 lead. The only thing he can do, the only exciting games left in the FA Cup are Boreham Wood, and let me check. Boreham Wood are away to Everton, Hal. 4-4. Martin Adams is 3-0 up in this final. Wow. If you want, Chris, only if you're up for it, after the final, did you want to jump on for like 2 minutes and give your thoughts on the final? It's up to you. You don't have to, but I think that may be a nice little touch to come on. And obviously, you are a massive part of this channel now, aren't you, really? So Adams not played bad. Thornton is just too good and showing why he's the best player in the tournament. Yeah. I would have loved a semi-final between Phil Taylor and Robert Thornton. That would have been fantastic. What are the averages? Let me have a look at the averages a second. Right, let me have a look at the averages for no reason. Obviously, there is a reason. 91 average plays a 90 average. So, you know, they're high averages for people that yeah, I can do. Yeah, I'll get you on at 9 o'clock then, Chris. I'm joking. It won't end that quick, surely. Do you know the worst final I've watched in a long or the last worst final that I've watched has to be the Grand Prix final between Johnny Clayton and Van Gerwen. Johnny Clayton and Gerwin Price. Clayton absolutely destroyed him. 147. Surely this doesn't go. Doesn't. Going to set this up nicely. 1, 2, 3. It's a set up 35. Hello, Matt. Sorry. Hello, mate. You might remember me, the Sunderland fan. Have you ever hit a 180? Yes, I've hit several 180s, but Sunderland fan. Sunderland. Double 12 for Thornton. He's leads 1-0 in set 4. Maybe, mate. I'm trying to think. Sunderland fan. Do you do YouTube or is it just from something else? Because unfortunately, I don't remember at the moment. 3-0 down, 1-0 down. Martin Adams is absolutely out of this final, isn't it? I'm sorry, Martin Adams, but you're not winning this final. Robert Thornton is like a steam train. I think he should be called the Flying Scotsman. Wonder what the betting is for a 5-0. Right, let me check your channel a minute, mate, because let me just see if I do recognise you. I'm not too sure. I think so, mate. I'm not too sure, though. But anyway, let's cover this final. It's mental. We're nearly done when, you know, this is meant to, obviously, not all finals are meant to be that the two best players in the tournament. You can get someone who goes through the field with, you know, results going in their favour. But to be in a final and 3-0 down, 1-0 down, Martin Adams has not played bad. It's just Robert Thornton has absolutely obliterated him. Only 58 from Thornton. Leaves himself 1-2-6. Martin Adams could, if he hits something decent or something to leave something decent, needs a treble. 1, 3, 4 to leave tops. Unless this goes treble 19. So Martin Adams has got a chance. Tops for Adams for 1-1. A big dart, this. Oh, he's got to take it. Martin Adams has missed 3 darts at tops. I'm going to explain something in a minute. 48 left. 8 for tops. 8 for tops for Thornton. When he's dropped it. Martin Adams will have 3 more darts at tops. I might have to hold on to what I was going to say. Tops for Adams. Double 10 for Wolfie. Double 5 around the houses. This is poor. Oh, and he's gone inside. He's left himself 5. Martin Adams. And Robert Thornton goes 2-0 up in set number 4. He's 3-0 up in sets. Robert Thornton has only dropped 2 sets all tournament so far. He went through the first 2 games 3-0, 3-0. Was it 3-0, 3-0? I can't remember, but I only seen him drop 2 sets, which is mental. Ton 40. Go on then. He's on the 9. Go on, Wolfie. Go on, Wolfie. Oh, this would be some. Oh, Martin Adams went 5 perfect. Robert Thornton went 5 perfect. One 4-1 to leave tops. Ridiculous. For a 10 dart leg. That was it. 4-0 against Prince. Yeah. So Robert Thornton for a 10 dart leg. For an 11 dart leg. For a 12 dart leg and the 4th set. He doesn't. So Martin Adams has an outside chance to win this leg. Double 8 for Wolfie. Only his 2nd leg of the match. Martin Adams. Only the 2nd leg of the match. It's 2-1 in the 4th set. I mean, you've got to expect Robert Thornton to get over the line. We've not even had an hour of the stream and we're nearly at the end of the final. I'll tell you what, that's the more scary thing. We've not even been live a full hour yet. We've nearly got the result of this match, which is absolutely just criminal. It's criminal. Absolutely criminal. That's a wayward dart, that from Martin Adams. I'll tell you what, 1 set from Adams could change this massively, though. Can you imagine him leveling this up and then, taking the set 3-1? Then if he wins that one, it's 3-2. It's a close game again. I don't know. I'm just hoping that he can get a set on the board, really, more than anything else. Only 83. Does leave himself a finish, but no, he doesn't. Poor counting. 178. So Thornton has not left the finish. So Martin Adams has 6 darts at 178. He's in a good position. He's just got to steady himself because he's got 6 darts at this. So 58 left. Got to go. Oh, he's only luckily gone the 18 there. He's left himself tops. So 138 to leave himself tops after 12. So Martin Adams, will be on for a 13 dart leg here to go to level up set number 4. So tops then for Adams on the wire. Oh, he's used it too far. Double 10, big chance. Martin Adams levels up this set. It's 2 legs apiece in this set between Robert Thornton and Martin Adams. Robert Thornton does have the throw to hold and to go 4-0 up. But if Martin Adams can break here, he's then got the darts in set number 5, hasn't he? Yeah, Taylor just wasn't at the races, was he? And unlike some deluded people, I'm not going to let that define my thoughts on Phil Taylor. He's still the best player to ever play darts. And Chris will agree with you. There are some people on Twitter saying, oh, Phil Taylor won those 16 titles and he can't do it now. So he's fell off a cliff massively. I mean, the guy's like an old man, really, isn't he? He's not probably played darts, competitive darts for 4 or 5 years, or 4 years. I reckon this could be a brilliant tour going forward, this World Seniors Tour. Obviously, they've got the match play sorted. They've got a few other events sorted. This could be a really breakthrough sort of part of the darts circuit, couldn't it? Like, when people drop off the tour, like sort of in terms of retirement, like Peter Wright, Gary Anson, Steve Beaton, etc., Mervyn King even, then they might look at this as the gateway to getting more sort of exposure once you retire from the PDC circuit. $111 for Robert Thornton. There's the treble 20. There's the 11 for the tops. It's a big miss from Robert Thornton. It doesn't matter because Wolfie is on 180. However, a 140 to put pressure on the double 10. Another one of them to put pressure on it. It's a great dart. Great visit from Martin Adams to leave tops. This double 10 has to go for Robert Thornton. Oh, and it goes straight away. First dart in hand. Robert Thornton is 4-0 up on Martin Adams in the race to 5. I mean, are we going to see a whitewash? That'll be will it be unlucky? No, it'll be more upsetting to see him lose in this fashion, I think, rather than annoying sort of thing. It will be quite upsetting to see Martin Adams just lose 5-0. Some of these players in these tournaments don't play regularly, so it's no shock with some of them going out early. Of course, little shock about Taylor. Yeah, I would have expected Taylor to beat Painter, hands down, but shows the hard work that Kevin Painter's been putting in with Matthew Edgar, doesn't it? A ton for Martin Adams. Even 3 straight darts would have been okay for for Robert Thornton there. Sorry. Martin Adams 20. It's a good 140 to recover that after a not poor thrown dart, but poor landing of dart number 1 in that visit. Then to I'll tell you what, this could be a good visit here. Treble 137. Robert Thornton wants the fish. He's not going to do it. So Martin Adams will be back for double 12. Double 12 for Martin Adams. Double 6. Double 3. Martin Adams does get it via double 3, but he's just done that so often. He's just around the houses on the doubles, Martin Adams, and it's detriment to his game, the fact that he's losing this 4-0. Just past an hour into the stream, guys. Absolutely crazy that we're potentially 3 legs away from the end of the stream. We've only just passed an hour. Please do make sure to smash a like. Please make sure to subscribe. If you do want to support the channel financially, you can join the membership from as little as £1.99 a month. And if you do want to donate to the stream, you can do that via the super chat from as little as 79p. That'll be much appreciated, of course. 140 from Robert Thornton. Martin Adams needs a big visit. Has to be. It had to be the maximum, didn't it? It had to be the 180. To be truthfully honest. Unlucky from Martin Adams. Just not good enough, unfortunately. That's just the sad truth about it. It's just not been good enough. Stay there. Oh, unlucky. Only 96, but Robert Thornton, he'll probably stay there for another treble 19. He's gone back up, to be fair. So Martin Adams is on 221. Robert Thornton obviously hit 97 to leave 56. A 180 to leave 41 wouldn't go amiss, would it? So 56 for Thornton to level up the set. 16 for tops. Double 10 for Robert Thornton. And it gets, I was going to say and it goes, but and he gets it at the same time. It doesn't matter because Robert Thornton is now 2 legs of darts away from becoming the 2022 World Senior Darts Champion. Massively deserved as well. It's just the moment of where is it going to happen for Thornton. A ton for Martin Adams. It's a poor visit that from Robert Thornton, only 57. So Martin Adams could attack the throw here. Hi, Sean. Hope you're well, mate. Evening, Ben. Got to love Thornton attitude, no sympathy. Exactly. Just watched highlights from Players' Championship. Wright is rolling, and Gezi just hasn't found the extra gear the past few weeks. Wouldn't be surprised if Wright takes over world number 1 at the next Premier League. That's not a ranking event, so you got no harm in trying, have you? Football lad, mate. Peter says, "How's it going?" Yeah, I just feels bad watching this. The way in how bad Martin Adams is getting beat here. I've put the colour as that sort of green, as this is what it's sort of like for the World Seniors. Treble 17. Oh, he's clipped double 8. Robert Thornton has clipped double 8 for the 127. Oh, that's irritating. He's come inside. He's just clipped the inside wire. I had a Sunday roast tonight for my tea. Nice, mate. I need something to eat after this, so I'll see if there's anything I can have. But he'll definitely take over at some point, Burn. 100% he will become the world number 1. A double 4 goes. Robert Thornton is 1 leg away from becoming the first ever World Seniors Darts Champion. He leads Martin Adams by 4-0, and he is throwing for the match. This could potentially be the last leg of darts that we see at this World Seniors Darts Championship. 140 to start as well for Thornton. It's just absolutely excellent. No, none of the players in this tournament have got a tour card. Hence the reason they're allowed to play in this, Peter. But Thornton did go to Q School. Unfortunately, he didn't get a card. He's playing on the Challenge Tour, though, isn't he, Thornton, I think? Maybe it is good for price that Wright takes #1. So, yeah, I think Gerwin Price has had a lot of sort of that security buffer where he's like, oh, well, I don't need to perform in this because I'm still the world #1. He said it in the World Championships. When he got knocked out to Michael Smith, he said, well, it doesn't matter, I'm still the world #1. And I think he's lost a bit of that sort of fighting mentality of him not being the world #1. Because going into the World Championships that he won, pre-tournament, he said, I need to win this to become world #1. That's the only the only way it'll take me to Treble 18, another treble. That's a great visit from Thornton. That's what I need to do to become a world champion, to become world #1, and I'll be a world champion. Where he's lost that sort of meaningless to fight for it, if that makes sense. Right, I've just sent you the link, Chris, to join the stream for when we're done. I'm just about to do that anyway. Right, don't join yet. I'll let you know when to join, mate. But just don't join yet. I didn't put it in the stream just because. Treble 20 for the ball to level up the set. Go on then. Ball for Martin Adams. This would be some shot, this would. Oh, miles away. Absolutely miles away into the 2, I think that was, wasn't it? So, double 4 for the match. Match start for Thornton. Robert Thornton is having a bit of that thing called finishing the match itis. Getting over the line itis. 8 or 16. 16 for double. And Martin Adams levels up this set. Set number 5. Martin Adams levels it up. Excuse me. 2 legs apiece in this one. Right, I'm going to ban you for that, mate. Because that's just absolutely disgusting. Get out of my channel right now. Oh, and by the way, I'm not against that. If anyone, you know, for that, then congratulations. But I definitely am not. And even if that was the case, then I don't need you to tell me that. So bye, mate, and hope you never come back. Absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. We have passed 20 likes as well. Absolutely disgusting. And before I get clipped, for saying the wrong thing, I'm not against that. You know, if that's who you are, that's who you are. At the end of the day, I've got no problem with that. You're still a person at the end of the day. So, but to say that I am is just absolutely disgusting. Even though that itself is not. I'm trying to say it in the best possible way, so I don't get clips saying, "Oh, look at him, he's against this," sort of thing. So, yeah, I was just about to answer that question, Boo, but Chris has kindly put it in the chat. I had to explain myself about that incident, but I was just about to say that the Masters and match play is on the circuit. Big up to everyone in the stream as well, guys. Massive shout out. Please do make sure to like the stream. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. It does massively help the channel. Helps us grow as a channel. And hopefully we are going to reach 3K before the match play, which is 663 away. Quick maths. 25. And he was hoping he would have a dart at the ball. So Robert Thornton sat on 154. Martin Adams has just hit 135 to was just on 135. He's left himself 72. So 72 for the set. Got to go treble 12 for double 18 for double 9. Big dart. Martin Adams takes a set. Martin Adams takes a set in this final. At least he's not been whitewashed. He's not been whitewashed. Martin Adams takes set number 5. It's 4-1 to Robert Thornton going into the break. Always some keyboard warrior idiots out there, unfortunately. It is unfortunate, but, you know, Bannon takes... It's probably taken him probably like 30 seconds, no, like 10 seconds to type that. It takes me quicker to ban you, so, you know, you've just wasted time, your own time, to come onto a channel, say something that's A, incorrect, and B, awful, and it takes me less time to ban you, so, you know, bye, mate. Yeah. I enjoy doing this. Bye. See you later. I actually enjoy doing it. It's quite funny. I'll tell you what, Bobby George looks so, like, not well, doesn't he? It's fine, Sean. Just leave it. It's fine, mate. You get assholes in any walk of life, don't you? And months ago, first starting YouTube, I would react over the top when you don't need to, do you? Really, you just need to ban them or whatever, and then they just go away like a bad smell. Let me just check something. See how many likes we're on. Be nice to hit like 30, 40 likes. That'd be nice. We're currently on 23 likes. So if you're watching this and you've not yet hit the like button, please make sure to do so. Let me just see if I've definitely sent the link. Oh, I might be going on someone's stream at 9:30. Or not at 9:30, but when this is finished. Andy Fordham family are at the darts tonight. Wonder if they've got not free tickets, but wonder if they've got like hospitality or something, mate. Right, let me see if I can move this a bit further back so I can put my phone there. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, what are you doing, you prat? Oh, I can see that. I can see this bloody laptop falling off the table. I really can, if I'm not bloody careful. There we go. Yeah, it is beer. Yeah. Right, there we go. Yes, Peter. Yes. They said Andy would want Martin to win as Martin visit him every time. Hi, Chris and Mike. How are you both? Yeah, a bit annoyed with people that are coming in the chat and being assholes. Yeah, I did see that comment, Peter. Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to say. People like Rick, exactly, Burn, and not just that. I know exactly the people that actually want to come in the stream and actually support the channel. So, it's just a small minority of people that are assholes. Basically, is the general gist of it. Unfortunately, Peter, he's flying it very, very badly. Unfortunately, but it is what it is, I guess. Does Thornton start to think, oh my God, I could be in trouble here? Or do you reckon it's just a case of when he gets over the line, and not how he gets over, when he gets over the line, not if he gets over the line? Because let's be honest, Robert Thornton, you'd expect to win this game from this point. Yes, we will talk about the Premier League on Tuesday night, Burn. So make sure you drop in for the podcast on Tuesday night. We definitely will be talking about the Premier League and how me and Chris his thoughts on the Premier League have changed drastically, because it has. Our opinions have definitely changed drastically. Excuse me. But that game is huge. Already, that game between Wright and Van Goen is massive. Yeah, I forgot about the Premier League on Thursday again. Yeah, looking forward to the Premier League being back. $140 from Robert Thornton. $180. Thornton wants 66. So 113 for Adams. He's gone into the one. 112 left. Oh, yeah. Tops for Thornton to take a 1-0 lead in set number 6. And it goes first start. Robert Thornton leads 1-0. But he leads in sets by 4 sets to 1. Robert Thornton is only 2 away. No, I don't admit it, boo. When will Wright be number 1? As soon as... When's the next? Let me have a look at the tournament calendar. Yeah, it's huge for Price as well, yeah. 12th of February is the very earliest. I'll tell you what, I've got a massive week of content. On Thursday, I've got the Premier League. Friday, I've got the European Tour qualifiers. Then Saturday and Sunday, I've got the Players Championship events. But 12th of February is the earliest that Peter Wright could become the world number 1. Mental. So basically, in 6 days' time, Peter Wright could be the world number 1. Less than a week. Mental. Absolutely mental. Never thought I'd be saying that. Going into the Worlds that has just gone. I never thought I'd be saying that Gerwyn Price is 2 months away from not being the world number one. Mental. So the Premier League on Thursday could be the final ever time, as it currently, or not final ever, could be the last time in a while potentially that he's not called out as the world number one. So 81, double 12 for 1-1 in the set. It's a good two-dart combination there from Martin Adams. He levels up this set at 1 apiece. Robert Thornton does have the throw. So it's only a holder throw. Needs to break the throw. Yeah, Peter Wright obviously won the Worlds. And then he won the One Players Championship 2, didn't he? Obviously, Luke Humphries won Players Championship 1. Peter Wright won Players Championship 2. That is two things we're definitely going to talk about. Is Humphries winning and Peter Wright winning as well. Yeah, we've got quite a lot to talk about on the podcast on Tuesday, Chris, actually, come to think of it. So Robert Thornton advantage, only a 58 from Martin Adams. Robert Thornton with a 2-treble combination will leave him in a great position, and he has got that. It's a great 2-treble combination from Robert Thornton. 1-3-4 leaves him on 1-4-6. Martin Adams is on 3-9-8, miles away in this leg. So you'd expect Robert Thornton to go 2-1 up in this set. And then he's only got to hold the throw in leg number 5, hasn't he? Or break the Adams throw. It's a great visit from Robert Thornton. 114 to leave double 16. And there's nothing Martin Adams could do about it. Humphries finally becoming mature at last. You've got to be mature to win a Pro Tour, haven't you? Double 16 for the Fawn. And he's got it. Robert Thornton is 1 leg away from becoming the champion of the World Seniors Darts Championship. But as I was saying, you've got to be not just mature, but you've got to be consistent. You've got to be able to just keep your mind in the right place to win a Pro Tour, because you've got 6 or 7 games all day to just not take your head elsewhere. Like Boris Kirchmar reached a semi-final today. Yes, he lost to Gezi Price, but to reach a semi, or was it Wright he lost to? But he lost in the semi-final, Boris Kirchmar, and that's a massive result for him, because actually, let me have a look at something. It's a big result for Boris Kirchmar, that was today. Massive result. Pushes him up into the top 64. So already he's in, he's, as it currently stands, he's at Minehead, isn't he? For the for the world for the Players Championship finals. Luke Humphries carried himself well, and in the final interview he did with Searle next to him, mature, honest, insightful, and respectful of Searle. Didn't they say, I can't remember who said it, but I seen like the clip. One of them said that this is a future world final between Humphries and Searle. I don't know if it was Humphries about Searle or Searle about Humphries. I'm not too sure. Great 140 from Robert Thornton to leave himself 88. So Robert Thornton will want 88 for the final. If you're in the stream, Chris, then get ready to join the stream, mate. I'll bring you in, obviously, when I've finished saying my bit, and then we'll ask you your thoughts on that final, and then we'll wrap it up. So 68 left. So treble 18 for double 7. Wow, that is poor board management from Robert Thornton. I would definitely not be doing that with Martin Adams sat on 211. That, for me, is a poor moment. You don't do that when your opponent's that far behind. And he's hit a 140, Martin Adams, to leave 81. But what can Thornton do? 3 for double 2. Big dart for the match. Robert Thornton misses 2 at double 2. This is why you don't do that when your opponent's on 2-2-1. You don't go treble 18, double 7 when you've got 68 in hand. It's a poor decision to do that. So tops to stay in the match. And Robert Thornton is being punished by Martin Adams. He levels up this set. It's 4-1 in sets, 2-2 in this set. If Martin Adams can break Robert Thornton, it's 4-2, and Adams will have the darts in set number 7. So I'll tell you what, it could become a bit sticky for Robert Thornton here in the next couple of moments of this match. This has turned into a bit of a better final. Yes, Thornton has absolutely obliterated Martin Adams, but he's a great 180, back-to-back 180s. Back-to-back 180s from both players. Fantastic. Need to treble. Debbly. Martin Adams. Great last dart. 80. Is it 83 or 81? I don't know if he hit the treble one or single one. It was a 1. Robert Thornton. 95. 2 straight darts from Robert Thornton. Only 95. Martin Adams massively behind on 340. So it's going to be 6 darts at 126 for Robert Thornton for the match to win it 5-1. A result that I never saw coming, or score I never saw coming. We've nearly been live an hour and a half, Sean. Single 19, stay there. I'd stay there again, to be fair, or move to 20 here. Watch Thornton bottle it just to everyone off. So we'll be back for 68. You've got to think, I mean, if he puts him in a position where so 68 for Thornton. Double 4 for the match. Oh, Robert Thornton is missing dart after dart to get rid of Martin Adams. Oh, this would be ridiculous. Martin Adams. 150. Oh. What did he hit? 114? 114 to leave 36. Double 2, Robert Thornton. And finally, Robert Thornton gets over the line. The Fawn has beat Martin Adams by 5 legs. 5 legs? 5. 5 sets to 1. Robert Thornton gets over the line and he has won the game. What it's finished between Robert Thornton and Martin Adams. He is the champion of the World Seniors Darts Championship. Congratulations to Robert Thornton on a 5-1 victory. We will be getting Chris into the stream as soon as possible. Just want to finish this off. First of all, take a few questions. First of all, Humphreys made a point that he and Searle playing well. Ability. So when asked about it, yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah. So a 5-1 win for Robert Thornton gets over the line. When you look at the final, obviously we'll be getting Chris on in a minute to give me his thoughts on the final. But when you look at that final, it's so obviously to say that Martin Adams just wasn't at the races. I mean, 5-1 maybe flatters Thornton. I think he was excellent in that match, and Adams gave a good account of himself. But you know, it's just unfortunate that he's lost in that manner, because there will be some people. Obviously, I'm not going to say it, and probably none of you in the chat are going to say it, but there's going to be some people that will sit there and say, "Oh, I told you he's absolutely crap, Martin Adams." But no, a weird final. Robert Thornton, definitely the better player, throughout the entire tournament. He was absolutely phenomenal. His run to the final, 3-0 against Bob Anderson, 3-0 against Trina Gulliver, 4-0 against Dave Prince, 4-2 against Kevin Painter, 5-1 against Martin Adams. Robert Thornton's only dropped 3 sets of darts in this entire tournament. It's absolutely fantastic. Congratulations to Robert Thornton. An unbelievable win for the Fawn. We're going to get Chris involved as soon as he jumps into the stream, and then we're going to wrap it up. So, congratulations to Thornton, basically. Going to wait for Chris to appear across the bottom. And going to quickly have a look at how many subscribers we're on as well before we get him in. But yeah, if you are watching this and you've not yet hit the subscribe button, please make sure to do that. And we've got Chris at the ready, so we'll hear his thoughts on that final. Not a tournament in general, we'll get into that later, but just on the final. Oh, bloody hell. All right, mate, how are you doing?
Just glad that's over, to be fair.
Yeah, well, obviously we're not going to talk about the tournament because that's coming up on Tuesday, but in terms of just the final, what was your thoughts on that?
Bit shocked with how the final went in terms of storyline. I did think Thornton would win. To be fair, but obviously not by that storyline. I thought he would get, like I said to you before, he would get that 2-set defeat and kind of chop off a bit, then it end up when they like 5-3, something like that. When it's like 4-2 off or something, and he was just a stutter steam to him for the first 4 sets, wasn't he? And he's the best player won. Best player won the tournament overall. Best player won the final. Martin Adams didn't play that bad, yeah. He didn't play that bad, yeah. He just couldn't. What can he do? Robert Thornton was hitting everything for the first 4 sets, and then Robert Thornton decided to have Vincent 9 fever for the 5th set, and I mean, I wasn't saying it was a good final in terms of the averages by the stats, but not by the storyline, obviously. And but best player won, didn't he? Best player won. Fair play to him. Well done to him. Obviously, we'll speak about this world title being added to your tie on obviously Tuesday. Obviously,
I've just got the averages. Robert Thornton 3-dart average, obviously 88.3. Martin Adams 87.3. So in terms of averages, not high, but I think Wayne Maddle said it, or someone said it, you don't need 200 plus averages to make a good game, and that, it wasn't obviously a very good game, but it was good just to see 2 players at different parts of their game at the moment. Obviously, Martin Adams is going to be playing in the WDF in a couple of months against Jared Cole, which will be decent to see how he does in that. And obviously, Robert Thornton has played a lot on the tour and a lot on the Challenge Tour as well, and probably will continue to do that. And you can just see the difference in quality, couldn't you? And yes, Adams played well at points as Robert Thornton is lifting up that absolutely beautiful trophy, by the way. I must say it's absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, the better player won. And any last thoughts on that game then before I wrap this up?
It's just, just basically, I don't think there's nothing else much to say. It's just Robert Thornton was this too good in the end for Martin Adams.
Yeah.
I don't think Martin Adams could have played that much better, if I'm being completely honest with you.
That's what I mean. He was good. He was actually pretty good.
Because that is Martin Adams' level. Like, even in recent years, he's always been, with all due respect to the BDO and WDF, 90 average is probably the best hitting average in WDF.
And
If they're all been,
Robert
well,
Thornton
Robert
first
Thornton,
set 118.
well, Robert Thornton, he was used to playing the PT circuit a couple of years ago, and the last couple of years was he lost his tour card as well, and he's obviously been playing back again. He is playing again with Thornton, and Thornton showed why he was one of the tournament favourites at the start, right from the very start, and fair play to him. I didn't probably. I thought it wasn't a surprising final, yes, to be honest, but because these were two of the tournament favourites right from the start.
It was just more surprising in terms of the scoreline, like you said. I
It's
just
just
didn't
more
expect
surprising
it
by
to be,
storyline.
like it was at one point where we could have seen a 5-0, and I know the difference between losing 5-0 and 5-1 is very, very minimal in terms of obviously the score, but to get whitewashed in a world final is demoralising. It can kill a player's confidence.
I think
just
Martin. I don't know if Martin Adams. I think he might have wanted to win it as well for God rest his soul, Andy Fordham, who was obviously, because I know he was proper best mates with him and visited him all the time. I have my opinions on this tournament. I don't think you should take it that too seriously, if I'm being honest with you. If we're looking at both, I think the WDF would be more, you'll take it more seriously. This is a half. This is like a half and half tournament. Like it's a friendly, serious tournament. Like some people just join just for the fun of it. John Law and Bob Anderson, they just do it for the crowd entertainment. They don't care that they're flat. Bob Anderson with his point with the 180, and it was just for crowd entertainment way, wasn't it? So and so some we take it too seriously, but then even if it's a friendly match, you don't want to
lose.
You don't want to use by that storyline. If I'm being completely honest.
Anyway, before we wrap this up, then where can people find you?
Just find me at Chris Wells on YouTube. Trying to get my words out on YouTube, where I do. Well, I've been doing a lot recently, especially today.
Yeah, about 5 or 6 notifications I've had today from your channel.
Yeah,
have to catch up. But,
to be fair, most of it's been about this, where you're pretty the World Seniors.
Will we be seeing a tournament review or something after this?
I'll try and get one out, whether it's live or video. So
go and check Chris's channel, like Chris Welch on YouTube. You've seen him in the comments as well, so it's that same channel.
So yeah, I don't just do darts. I do football. F1 be coming next month, so that's gonna be even more
boxing,
more things to do, and boxing as well.
Anyway,
we're doing the fight from last night. Which I don't really want to talk about really. So it was just a rubbish fight.
But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm just going to put Chris backstage a minute. How do I do that? I'll just do that. Just put him backstage a minute. But thanks for joining. It's been an absolute great stream. We did have the debacle of the 7 o'clock stream, but we're back now anyway, which is all that matters. If you're leaving this, please do make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Please subscribe to Chris as well. That'll be much appreciated. I'll see Chris in the very near future. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday, which will be very interesting, as I'm just seeing the last picture of Robert Thornton with that amazing trophy, I must say. Speak to you guys Tuesday, where we'll be discussing all things Premier League, Pro Tour, World Seniors, and all stuff like that. I'll speak to you Tuesday. Take care. Take well. Robert Thornton is the first ever World Seniors champion. Speak to you guys soon.